Alright, so today we're going to take a look at a really cool site called Flipbook, and Flipbook is a really neat tool to let you make an animated flipbook. First thing you need to do is choose a color, and you can choose your brush size by just simply dragging the little circle to the left or right, and then you just start drawing in the box over there. So I'm going to make a face, and the first step, you can see over here, obviously the tools are kind of rudimentary, but they get the job done, and you'll see in a moment some people do some pretty amazing things. So I do my first frame, I go to the arrow, now I'm on my second frame. You can see that I'm tracing over an outline that has been left behind where my other frame was. So if I want to do a slight change or a slight movement, I can just do a little bit of shifting things around, and there you go. So I'm going to just continue tracing this. So I'm speeding up the video here. Now as you can see, I'm doing a face that's frowning turning into a smile. But think of academic things. You could have the students reenact a scene of a favorite novel that they're studying, or even rotation of the Earth. So there's lots of stuff you could do with this program. After I draw each frame, I click the arrow over here, which takes me to the next frame. Clicking on preview lets me see what I did. And of course, clicking on stop preview will stop it. So not too bad. You could see you could do some clever stuff. I could also go back and add things to frames, or go forward and add things to frames as well. And the icon to the right of this actually makes a duplicate of the page. Right here, if I click that, I can make a carbon copy as many times as I want, which allows me to perhaps add background. So for instance, if I was designing grass or a background or trees or something that was stationary, I could use that tool to add those features. I could also, of course, change the pen color at any time, make the drawing a little more complex. I could add words. Over here, I'm going to add a speech bubble that says hi, but if I really wanted to, I could actually have had that as a stationary item for a few frames, and then the character would look like he was saying hi. Preview again, and there it is. Anything you want, add it in. Really simple, lots of fun, and you can do a lot of cool things with it. So I go to Save and Publish, and I can fill out a little bit of information about my my flipbook here. It says you want to save it, you have to say OK, and you fill out some things. It's important to note at the bottom of the screen it asks you if your content's appropriate. Now, of course, we would choose yes. They're asking you to be honest, but note that not everyone says that it's appropriate. Or rather, people say it is appropriate and perhaps it's not, so definitely be aware. This is an example of someone who is an amazing artist. This is what you can do with a very simple tool. You saw me make a smiley face, this person did a horse. Something really cool on Flipbook is that you can choose to print this as a PDF. So if you click on the button at the bottom, you can open up the file or save the file as a PDF. When you print it out, you could of course cut it up and, like a regular old flipbook, cut these pages out, tape them together where it tells you to, and you have a genuine flipbook animation. A very, very cool way to teach A, animation, B, lots of different things that the students can animate. It's a great site that blends fun and education. Check it out, Flipbook.